running into a problem, namely people are checking out books and not returning them. See me at the city library. I'm seeking ingredients to use in a new special bread recipe. Can you guys lend me a hand? Please come visit me at Morgs, the bakery. We are recruiting people to help us implement a new service here at the IBC. If you have a step without a hand, can we please have a moment of your time? Thanks in advance. Okay. Yeah, am I able to leave then? Curiosity. The Eastern Gate, okay. So let's see if I can go fight some monsters. Hey, you brats, you got some business here or something? Oh, what's that, a police badge? These the ones that caught Fabio and the others. That is not what I meant to do at all. For real? You're screwing with me, right? They're just a bunch of kids. Pretty sure to assume the building belongs to the Mafia. I think we should leave. It'd be a bad idea to provoke them. There's a treasure chest there. Oh, shoot! We just barely missed it. Damn, if it ain't out of luck. You got any idea when the next one's coming? I think it shouldn't be too long of a wait. According to the schedule here, the next bus will depart in approximately 2 hours. 2 hours? Seems like you were a little off the mark there, Lloyd. Well, that's just great. I was hoping we could make it to the hospital later today, too, but so much for that. Guess we could start our investigation somewhere else for today, but honestly, I'd rather not. Neither would I. We've only just decided how to proceed, too. Given the circumstances, could we not simply walk to Armorica Village? Huh? Tio? Oh, there, you can't be serious. Judging by the distance shown on the map, I would estimate that it takes approximately 1.5 hours to walk there. Conversely, sitting and waiting for the next bus will see us there in 2.5 hours. As such, would it not be more efficient of us to walk to Armorico? When you spell it out like that, it certainly does make sense. I've actually heard stories of how beautiful the countryside along the road can be. Perhaps it'd be more enjoyable if we think of it as a fun little hiking trip, right? So these gals seriously tried to convince themselves this will be a fun little stroll? It's painfully obvious they've never trekked the highway by foot. What are you two whispering about? No, nothing really. You know, monsters tend to roam around the highways. You two okay with that? I hadn't thought of that. Ventured into the geofront though, so I think we'll be fine if we run into a few monsters here and there. Additionally, I still need to accumulate more combat data for my orbital staff. I would actually prefer some additional combat experience. Alright, you convinced me. Let's walk then. Right, shall we get going? I'm actually looking forward to this a little now. Had I known this would happen, I would have prepared us a lunch. We could have had a cute countryside picnic then. That is true. We should arrive at the village by noon, however. Perhaps we could have lunch there once we arrive. Hey, Randy, it's up to us to protect them if they get worn out on the way there. Don't worry, I got this, man. So I'm gonna go fight a monster. Too much to ask.
とっとと終わらせるぞ。さてと、はい。分析を開始しました。おっしゃ。行きます。俺の任せか。よしと。はい。さて。行きデータ収集終了しました。
The jacket. Oh, I learned something. Nice. So that says what they're actually weak against, right?
やあ
任せてくれ。
さてと
行くぜ。
はい
やあまだまだいける。
Did that correctly.
そう負けられない。
そう私の番ね
Nice.
さてとエニグマ駆動
俺の番だ。
やあ
よし。
私の番ね
俺の番だ。
私の番ですエニグマ駆動
行くぞ。
やあこれで一安心ですみんな
行くぞ。
気をつけて私の番ね私の番です分析を開始しました私の番
俺の番だな。
さてと
おっしゃぜ。行くぞ。
Now they need to turn those voices off after a little while.
任せてくれ。
Just screaming.
さあ先を急ぎましょう
System options. Sound off. Please. So I go out. Crazy good spots to grind 7. Half decent amount. God damn, that takes a lot of attacks. Let's go check out the other stuff. Sabbath. It's really hard to manage it at the speeds. I have a lot of White Sabbath. Let's give like 2. Check out the Fisherman's Guild. What's up, Liddy? How's the lid going? How's that? Oh, that's pretty good. Better than bad. Zero, I guess. We haven't defined these yet, have we? Yeah, I did my best. It's just like I feel like I have to like not yell exactly, but just be upset for anyone to actually listen to what I have to say, and that just can be very, very frustrating. That it's like the thing I hate the most in my life is the fact that I have to work, and number 2 is like getting angry at being like doing stuff at work. Like if I work, I just want to be relaxed. I don't want to think about like being upset by just like dumb things people are doing, because if I stay in my lane, then it shouldn't affect me. But then like, oh my god, the intern, who is no longer an intern, they're an employee, they straight up, there's a system, like our main system that we log into, that we do everything in, or at least that they do everything in. There was 2 systems, and then we're going to combine into the one, and it's called Automate. And the employee now, who's been with us for 4 or 5 months, says he's logged into that system 1 time. And like, that doesn't make any sense. So it's like, I feel like a lunatic. It feels like someone just told me that like, oh yeah, I just sleep. I don't actually do any work. And it's like, okay. And then there was a task that we had assigned to him, and he just hasn't been getting it done like at all. And like it's hard because it's hard for me to blame him because it's, you know, I don't even know if it's his fault. I mean, it's kind of it is his fault too, but there's also fault to be laid at the managers for not looking to see what he's doing. It's like, and so then when I was speaking, I was saying, like, I will do his work. I will do the work that was assigned to him, because to get this other thing done that you guys say that you want, this part has to be done. And, like, it's like, I don't want to be upset at all. It's just so antithetical to my own personality. Other than getting upset at, like, the Epstein files and stuff. Yeah, because you think he'd have some ambition. You think he'd be bored. That's the part that, like, at work, if I'm not doing something, which, you know, does also fall in line to video games, but, like, if I didn't have the option, if I didn't work from home and I was just at work and I didn't have, like, the ability to play games while working, I would just do work because, like, it's just super duper boring to do anything else. Like, I can't just sit there or sleep. I mean, that's the one kid who is also a service tech. He just apparently sleeps a lot at his desk. It's just weird. And it's gonna be, I'm gonna feel so, not dumb necessarily, but it's like, there's this thing that he needed to do, is transferring information out of the one system into the other system. The one system he's only logged into once. And that was like what he's supposed to be doing, and I just said that I would do it, and I know that I'm gonna get it done within, like, especially when I'm back from vacation, I'm just gonna get it done. Like, it's, even tomorrow I could probably get like 2 or 3 companies done for like what we're transferring over, and he was getting one company done maybe a week. It's like, I don't want to get into specifics because I find talking about specifics at work is very dull, but it just, you know, it's something, it's just busybody work that, like, anybody could do. Any Joe Schmo could do. All right, think I'll go for a couple of rounds today. I'm beginning to think you have an addiction, Randy. Just when he should be patrolling, he always ends up getting carried away at the casino. We're supposed to be gathering intel here, so I won't tell you can't play at all. Just try to show some restraint, Randy. In order to play games at the casino, you must exchange your mirror for tokens at the front desk. You cannot exchange tokens for mirror, but you may exchange them for prizes. Okay. I don't think I actually have that much mirror. Nope. I'm broke as hell. So there's a factory that's available. Oh, I saw, yeah. Also, is that like a Cirque du Soleil? Jazz bar. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get some more Sepith. As I was doing just a little bit of grinding. Oh, 25,000. God damn. Lady, I may be a police officer, but I would like to rob your store. The exchange shop is in. How do I go fishing? Go fishing. Exchange shop. Oh, customers! Mama, we have new customers. Can I sell them some weapons? Huh? New customers? Sell them the untraceable stuff. You heard her, folks. You buying something today? We, actually, could you tell us what kind of store this is? We sell goods. Anything you need, we got it. Usually, right now, we only have meds and quartz in stock like this one and that one. Ah, yeah, don't count on using any mirror. That stuff leaves a trail. Pay with goods only. This continues to sound more suspicious by the minute. What I think she's trying to say is that this is some kind of exchange shop, right? Okay, okay. Yeah, I think this is what I was looking for. Factory. Yeah, weapon enhancements. Yeah, but I need materials for it. Okay, that makes sense. All right. House events, unique conversations. Where's Joshua? We saw them in here. Yeah, I'm on GameFAQs right now for this guide because I didn't really use a guide for trails, like not one consistently. This one, it just seemed like there was quite a bit more stuff I could fuck up. I don't know. Maybe I'm just feeling that way because I'm a cop. It's like, damn, I should probably be paying attention and not brutalize citizens or whatever. It's probably something that I shouldn't be doing. Usually in GameFAQs there's some kind of ASCII art. This one might have been a little newer though. Should I brutalize the rest of the cops? I just go into battle and let them all die, and it's like, fuck the police. Okay. Oh yeah, there's missable items? Like, oh god. Like, missable recipes? Ugh. Interesting. A lot of stuff that they didn't tell me about. So go to the CPD. I'm sure you've already aware your combat notebook has a section for monster entries, right? After defeating monster, the officers are supposed to record its information in their notebooks. Yeah, I did end up getting the first book, kind of on accident because I was running around talking to everybody, so I haven't... I'll look out for the books in this one. The data is just what we need for the survey, so once you start filling up the notebook, please come and show it to me. In the end, we'll combine all the information received together to use as a foundation for the new safety measures. Quite the smart idea, huh? Definitely. I'm glad to see that the CPD is seeking out ways to improve. Couldn't say it better myself. After all, this is to protect the fine citizens of Crossbell. I nearly forgot. Whenever you supply me with information, I'll give you a small bonus, too. Make sure to stop by when you can, okay? Here's my combat. It looks to me like you've been hard at work filling out your combat notebook. Combat. Yes, I believe so. That looks 78210. Yep, that is what I'm using. Yeah, I'm not going to follow everything. I don't care about getting, like, I'm not 100%ing this. It's not really that big of a deal to me. I just want to make sure. Yeah, well, and I looked for other guides too, like you said, and it's just like I didn't find really anything that was convenient. I hate that IGN has a link to guides, and then it's like, there's no guide there. They're like, we'll pay you to put a guide here. And it's like, why don't you reach out to the people on GameFAQs who made very clear and concise guides and pay them to like write one for you? Like, just submit something for free so you can get points for IGN. I don't know. Odd. Yeah, I have to make sure to not look at the guide too much, though, because I've done that. I did that a bunch in Final Fantasy, where I just looked at the guide before I made any decisions, and it's like, okay, I just want to look for missables that I care about, and what the point system is. Those are the things. I gotta still use my own brain, because it can be very easy to just shut it off and look at the guide the entire time. Hi again, Uncle Miles. Ah, Lloyd, it's good to see you. Have you come to borrow more books? Actually, we're here for your request. I believe you sent a request to the SSS for help, right? We were asking for help to locate and retrieve some overdue books. By golly, you're right. I did submit a request like that, didn't I? Let's get to it, shall we? Allow me to explain the details. Yeah, of course. Splendid, you're doing me a huge favor. You see, several of our patrons have yet to bring in their overdue books. I'd like for you to locate them and return them to me, and maybe break a couple kneecaps on the way. Understood. Doesn't sound too bad to me. Sure, do you have their addresses? Yep, their information is tied to their library cards. Give me a moment to bring it up for you. First person is Faye, who lives in Belheim Apartments on West Street. Next we have Clarice from Acacia Apartments on East Street. Yeah, missing the hidden quest and the extra DP, because I gotta get as much DP as I can. I'm a DP freak. Last we have Raymond from the CPD headquarters in the administrative district. Raymond, you must stop embarrassing us. I'm sorry, Uncle, I wasn't expecting someone from the force to lack punctuality. Don't worry about it. I'm just hoping that the reader was so engrossed by the contents of their book that they simply forgot to return it on time. I sense that your hopes are highly unlikely. There are quite a number of people out there who pay no regard to the rules. What the hell are you looking at like me that for? No reason. Anyway, our objective is clear. We'll retrieve those books for you ASAP. Great, thank you. Please return to me once you've collected all 3 books. I'm counting on you, Lloyd. Alright, so I gotta go to West Street. Did they say this is an apartments? There's no apartments over here. Or is it in the West Street? Yeah, not the... that's the bakery. Let's see if I remember. Belheim Apartments? That seems right. Doesn't seem like Faye is in right now. Guess I'll just ask this girl then. Excuse me, are you one of Faye's daughters by any chance? I think I remember seeing you when you were really little. I remember thinking that you and Wendy were so different from each other. It was hard to believe you're sisters. Huh? Oh yeah, I think I remember you. You're sister's friend, right? Oh, you still remember me? Actually, I want to ask your dad a quick question if he's around. Is he at work or something? Oh, Dad, he's off on a business trip. He won't be back for another 2 months. Sounds like we're out of luck then. Yeah, not about to start going through his stuff without permission. Are you guys looking for something? Yes, we're here to retrieve a book your father borrowed from the library. Do you recall him making any mention of it? Is it the one I'm reading right now? And if I take a look at it, I can check to see if it is. Sure. Pansy retrieved a book and held it out for Lloyd to see. Mademoiselle? That's fun. It's got a stamp from the library. That's probably the one. Oh, phooey. Seriously, Dad, I can't believe you'd leave on a business trip without returning your book. Sorry about that. Do you mind taking the book in for me? Are you sure? Didn't you say you were in the middle of reading it? I believe you can apply for an extension at the library's front desk. No, it's okay. It's actually just looking through it. It's actually pretty boring. I mean, did you even read the title? Let's see. Train Fanatic Rex. Yep, that definitely sounds like some niche literature to me. I believe your dad is what they call a fucking autist. I bet Dad borrowed it to try and get me interested in becoming a railway engineer. I'm not going to fall for the trick that easily. No, siree. So yeah, feel free to return it for me. Sure thing. Thanks for helping us out. He doesn't call her that all the time. I think that if it was like an everyday thing, he'd probably get upset. And I still have the belief that Tio is a robot. Tio is a robot. She drives 50 million cars. She drives a spaceship. It goes very, very far. The girls, the clothes. Okay. Miss Clarice, who lives in the Acacia Apartments on East Street. That's a Fisherman's Guild. Cuteness, aggression in a good way or in a bad way? Oh. Excuse me, Mrs. Seeker, do you have a moment? Oh yes, how may I help you? We're here because of a support request we received from the city's library. Are you borrowing any books from the library that you've yet to return? Oh, I am. I completely forgot about it. Oh dear, I'm afraid the book is long overdue by now, isn't it? It appears she has a mere lapse in memory. I suppose I'm becoming more forgetful with age. I'm sure Noel won't let me hear the end of it if she found out. Anyway, please wait here for a moment while I get it for you. This should be the one. Oh, this book. What's that, Mademoiselle? You read this before? Yes, actually. It's one of the most popular fairy tales at the library. Whenever my neighbor, Serena, goes to work, she always asks if I can watch after her little brother, Yulgut. So I thought that it might be a fun idea to read books together, which led me to this one. I'm glad he was so taken in by it. Oh, really? I kind of want to read it now, too. Well, thank you very much for your cooperation, ma'am. Oh, not at all. The pleasure was mine. Believe me, I'll make sure to return my books on time from now on. Good, because if you don't, I'm killing your daughter. Alright, that was a little darker than I meant it to go. Alright, and then... at the police HQ. Where the fuck is Raymond? Raymond! Now, this is my first time seeing one, too. It's hard to believe that all these inventions by the Epstein Foundation are starting to pop up everywhere you look. Granted, I've heard that they have some incredibly influential and wealthy sponsors. Oh, also, please only use coins if you intend on using the vending machine. Bills are incompatible with this model. Thanks for the heads up. I'm kind of curious. I should try it out at least once, yeah? We don't have any goddamn money for fucking canned coffee there, Lloyd. We're broke. How's it going, Detective Raymond? Oh, if it isn't the SSS, you guys got some business at HQ to tend to? I'll admit, you got guts playing dumb like this, as if we'd be fooled by your little act. But you can see right through you, Raymond. The real culprit here is you! Oh, what? Randy, cool with the pranks, okay? It was not even clever. Oh, come on, I'm a police officer, aren't I? I had to pull out that line at least once in my life, you know? What's he going on about? Sorry about that, Detective Raymond. We're here because of a request from the library. You wouldn't happen to have an overdue library book, would you? Ah, crap, now that you mention it, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have one. Yeah, yeah. So, Detective Raymond, did you perhaps misplace this book of yours? No, I don't think so. Why the uncertainty, then? I'll go look for it. Oh, I managed to find it. Here you go. Women Who Changed the World. Oh, thank goodness. Really left us in suspense there, Raymond. Now, I have to ask, what inspired you to check out this particular book? To my knowledge, it's a pretty extensive account of historic female figures and the incredible feats they've accomplished. Yeah, well, when I saw the title, I thought I was checking out a photo album with a bunch of hot chicks from across the continent. Raymond, I'm sure there are those books. After I cracked the thing open and realized it was definitely not that, I kind of just left it in my drawer and forgot about it. I do not think the library is the right place to search for that kind of book. Oh, well, we got the book back, so let's all as well as this ends well. We appreciate your cooperation, Detective Raymond. Anytime, guys. Okay, to the library. Oh, you're back. Were you able to collect all the overdue books already? Sure did. Here you are. Train Fanatic, Mark of the Witch, Women Who Changed the World. Great. Looks like you managed to collect all three of them in one piece. Thanks again. I'm glad I have a group of reliable folks like you to count on. We're quite happy to hear that. I believe this completes your request. It sure does, Tio. Thank you so much. I might just have to reach out to you guys again in the future. Yeah. I don't think that it... Well, I mean, he must have... Well, I wonder if you have to pass the detective exam to be a detective, or if that's just a way to shoot yourself forward, and you could just be a regular police officer and get promoted to be a detective. Did you know that detectives, this is something I learned recently, that it was regular police first, and then PIs, private investigators, and then the police adopted private investigators as detectives. Like, they adopted that model. They did not have detectives before private investigators. which, not a shock. The police were so incompetent. Like, they're just like, no, we don't have anybody who could, solve a crime. It's just basically like, was there a guy there when it happened? No? All right, well, we're just going to arrest the nearest fucking POC person. Anytime. We're always happy to help. I'm seeking ingredients to use in a new special bread recipe. Can you guys lend me a hand? Please come to me at Morgan's Bakery on West Street. A lot of countries didn't have full police forces. I think a lot of countries ended up adapting their police forces off of the United States, since our main police forces started during to catch slaves, runaway slaves. Other countries just had like the army, and then you'd have like the people in the army, and that's who did it, not like a separate. And it makes sense to have a police force, but like not at the extent that. Yeah, that's true. I see what you're saying, Lucis. Yeah, and that's why criminal punishments should be lenient and should offer reform for those who they believe to be, in crimes, and not just try to put them straight back into the system like America does. Where like Europe, you just be like, oh yeah, prison is pretty bad, but like also like you get visits still. Like the United States basically has no in-person visits because they've capitalized the virtual visit system. So like you cannot see someone in person unless it's like a very special event or like a very minimum security prison, which there aren't that many of. I actually worked tech support for a company that did the video visits for prisons, and it's really dark. It's a very dark thing. Because like if you can't never actually see your loved ones, and it's all based on money, and then they're just like in this mindset, well, I always need money, and it's like, oh my god, that's how you got in here in the first place. No lie detector, it's just detecting your heart rate. Hey Lloyd, back in already? You in the mood to chow down on some bread? Not quite. Instead of chowing down, don't you think we have something else to attend to? You sent a request to the special support section, right? Oh, did I? Please notify any other Oscars on the premises of our arrival. Come on, Oscar, we're on the job here. Oh, yeah, I remember now. I wanted to see if you guys could help me gather some ingredients for a new kind of bread. Our usual supply's been running late, so we're kind of low on stock. Ah, gotcha. Well, you certainly can't bake without any ingredients. You could say that again. So you guys mind lending me a hand? If that's all there is to it, you can leave it to us, Oscar. So what kind of ingredients are you looking for? I got plenty of butter and flour. I want you to gather 4 pieces of fish fillet and 3 monster eggs if you're up to the challenge. That's it. We can snatch those up right on the outskirts of the city, no sweat. That's convenient. We'll try gathering them as we deal with our other support requests. What do I currently have? Monster egg and what do you say? Shit. Fish fillet and monster egg. I heard you guys are collecting ingredients for Oscar, is that right? So unfair. I do have a guide, yes. I was going to scroll down here after I started that, but yeah. I'm with you, Lucis. I appreciate it, because sometimes I do forget stuff. What's wrong? I'm trying to create a new kind of bread for the bakery, too. Why is Oscar the only one to get this special support treatment? Grumble, grumble. Is she alright? She seems upset over it. Well, I'm not so sure. Well, if you ask me, it sounds like she's big rivals with her buddy Oscar over there. Maybe she's worked up over us giving the competition a hand with his request. Jeez, so that falls on us. Hold on, is this about... Excuse me, we heard about the delayed delivery. Did you need some help with that? We'd be more than happy to bring you some ingredients, too, if you'd like. Really? Then 2 monster eggs, please. Try to hurry, okay? I need to finish this bread before Oscar beats me to the punch. Of course, we'll do our best to help. Lloyd weaved his way out of that minefield like a damn nethril. He can be surprisingly smooth, can't he? Something up, guys? Nothing. Nothing at all. You want some monster eggs? Excuse me, here are the ingredients you requested. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Now I can finally take down Oscar once and for all. I figured we should lend her a hand with how rough of a time she's having. But did they do that right thing here? Eh, it'll be fine. Competition will make them better bakers in the long run. Yeah, that's what I kind of noticed when I looked up the guide, because I was just looking up, I looked up the guide to see, like, what the answer was, and it's like, okay, some of the things, like, they seem a bit harsher. But maybe they assume more people would buy a guide, so. Okay, apparently we can't get the rest, we can't get the fish fillets until after we unlock the next area. Client IBC. 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 What's the IBC stand for? CNS. Oh, the bank. Okay. Yeah, and I understand why it's like you just have to explore the country because, like, you know, once we get into it, this will be our setting for, I imagine, this game and the next game. So it's like, you know, I understand why they put so much time into weaving you into the environment. Here it be. Welcome to the International Bank of Crosbell. Oh no, this is a surprise. It's been quite a while, hasn't it, Miss McDowell? Huh? Are you acquainted, Ellie? Hello, Lanfy. Indeed, it has been a while. I haven't seen you since you returned from your studies abroad. Oh yes, that reminds me. Would you like me to inform Miss Crew of your arrival? She's currently overseeing Miss Shellum's operations, but I'm sure she'd rush back if I notified her that you were here. I'm glad to hear that Belle's still keeping herself busy. That's okay, though. I'm not here to discuss anything important with her today. I'll visit her another day when I have the chance. Excited? You'll have to let me know how your nightmare run goes. I'm very curious how much the difficulty jumps. Is that so? I'll send her your regards then. Damn, Mademoiselle Ellie. Damn, Mademoiselle Ellie's got connections in the IBC. Yeah, they seem to be on pretty friendly terms, too. She continues to uphold her image of the perfect noble lady. I can hear you, you know. Aren't we here to get work done, Lloyd? Oh, yeah, you're right. We are. Oops, got a bit too sidetracked. You might have over-prepped, at least for the start. I guess the thing would be, like, you know, towards the middle or end of it. I mean, imagine even on Nightmare Mode, the opening will be fairly easy. At least the first, like, 4 or 5, it's the first, like, 10 hours. Although, I don't know, maybe this game goes a lot faster if you just skip all the cutscenes. Like, 50% faster, at least? Please, allow me to introduce ourselves. We're members of the CPD's Special Support Section. And then you can turn on, you know, if you're fully maxed out level-wise, then you can just, like, turn off all encounters and then just run through it. Please, allow me to introduce ourselves. We're members of the CPD's Special Support Section. I believe we received a request from the IBC. Oh, is that what this is all about? My apologies. I'll explain the details to you immediately. Great, thank you. You may have read about it in the finance section of the paper already, but the IBC will soon be rolling out a new service to exchange Sepith. Essentially, our service will allow patrons to exchange Sepith at a higher rate than the average market value. So you're offering to cover more dough than your everyday shop? Man, talk about deluxe treatment. The service's purpose is to amass a large reserve of Sepith due to the scarcity of natural septium. The IBC is unparalleled when it comes to designing simple yet effective initiatives. You flatter us. However, to counteract theft and Sepith counterfeiting, we're limited the service to IBC members for the time being. Our main goal right now is to make it so that we can store the Sepith in our terminals. We'd like for you to help us beta test this feature, hence the request. Sounds good. What exactly do you need to do? Great. First things first, please take this card with you. You'll need to present that card to me here in order to perform an exchange. Additionally, for this beta test, we'll need you to exchange a specific amount of Sepith. 30 of each type of Sepith should be sufficient. 30 of each type. Got it. Sounds cool. Let's give it a spin. Oh, by the way, there's no requirement for us to deposit them all at the same time. We can turn in little by little when we take a break from our other requests. Okay. Okay, so Time and Mirage. Well then, everything seems to be running smoothly. Thanks again. You've been a great help, Chief. That kind of algorithm is especially challenging. Is that? I have not seen you in some time, Chief. That voice! Oh, well, if it isn't Tio, how are you doing these days? Chief, is that man your boss? That is correct. He's my direct boss and the chief of the Orbital Staff's development division. He specializes in orbital computer networking and acts as the head of the Epstein Foundation's Crossbell branch. Yes, I had already done the notebook thing. I suppose you could call him my supervisor. Everything appears to be running smoothly at the new division of the CPD. I'm quite relieved to see you doing well. Oh, happy birthday, Zane. Why don't you ever come by to deliver reports to you? I'm quite worried about you. Is that the official explanation behind your gracious delivery of an orbital staff to the weapon shops for me? You know, now that I think about it, Wendy mentioned that somebody from the Foundation drops by pretty frequently. Well, there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for that. I'm really down and out. The Tios no doubt angry with me, but how could she expect me to leave a child like her to her own devices in a city like this? Grumble, mumble. Your behavior is suspicious, Chief. What could you possibly mean? Please refrain from secretly leaving new equipment for me at different locations. I'm not trying to participate in a scavenger hunt. Gulp. I see your point, Tio, and I'm terribly sorry for all this. Truly, please don't be upset with me. It's precisely your behavior at times like this that upsets me, Chief. Gulp, Sweat. You're right. I understand. You're being too harsh, Tio. I'm unable to help it. I'm irritated beyond comprehension. One day we'll all get older. Not me. I'm gonna live forever. Let's see if I can just complete that one. I'm gonna do a little bit of grinding. I need some more Sepith anyway. What'd you do for his birthday? Do you have a themed party? God damn, I'm fucking that up. I feel like the closest thing I ever remember to having a theme party was when my mom bought Scooby-Doo wrapping paper and I got a Scooby-Doo blanket. Anybody here have themed birthday parties when they were younger? I think that's one of those things that I heard about, but just never happened for me. That is a thing. Lucis, I know we've had terrible childhoods. God damn it. Yes, that is a thing people do. Only if everyone tried to drown you. Not just one person. Unless everybody gets in on it, I don't think it counts. Nothing like being drowned for a little bit and then you're like, Mom, he's trying to drown me. Then he's like, why are you being such a tattletale? It's like, brother, you were trying to kill me. Like, this is like waterboarding. You can't do that. Sick fucking freak? Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, he shot me with a BB gun. Oh, it's fine. Like, I don't think it's fucking fine. It should fucking hurt. God, then there was the blow dart gun. Jesus. Sure. Let me know, Lucis. Was a text meant for your mother? Was it from a different family member? Or there was a text from your mother? What was I doing? Exchanging stuff with the IBC. Oh, they do have stuff to buy. Okay. I see. I see. Oh, it appears you've managed to exchange 30 of each Sepith type. Just one moment, please. Yeah, weird when it's like, well, you're technically still associated with that person because she's registered as your mother. Yeah. No. It's weird too, because I understand that when that happens and if you're on the same phone plan, but like, unless she just has your phone number and she registered, maybe Lucis, check your credit. Use the oh god, what is that? Because you can do 3 free credit checks a year. It's like, you just have to make sure you do it through the government. And it doesn't give you a score, but it like checks what's open, what credit cards are open in your name. Might not be a bad idea to do that. I don't know if you have done that recently, but it's super easy, super fast. Only takes like 10 minutes or so. Because not my mother, but my mother-in-law once opened a credit card under my wife's name without telling her and then didn't pay it. And that was pretty rough. So you never know. I'm imagining your mother maybe has access to your social security number. Just putting it out there. Oh, this is the reception desk. I'd like to convert 30 of each type of Sepith into Mira, please. Right. Okay, I see. Don't mean to freak you out, but that is something that you can do, and it is free and easy and quick. Never pay for credit checks. Yes, understood. I've confirmed the transaction with our employees at the exchange terminal. There was an incident where an employee confused Earth Sepith and Space Sepith, but we were thankfully able to clear that up. Yeah, let me see. It should be pretty easy to find, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Government check your credit. Yeah, the credit report. It's annualcreditreport.com. Oh, it says it's weekly now? That's interesting. I'm still going to post this. I haven't done mine in a while. I'll just send you a message. There you go. There's the free annual credit report. Let's see how long this will take me to do. Let's see. Born in 2012. Good lord. Yeah, and it does not affect your credit score. That is the nice part. Yes, I have lived at this address. Just do all 3. Text message, please. I believe I set up an account. I just I want to check my stuff because I always like to check it just in case because it's free and you can just do it yearly, or maybe even more now. But but also show you how easy this is. Oh yeah, this is super easy to open up. Yeah, $0, PayPal, Wells Fargo, Department of Education, mortgage accounts. I'm gonna have no open lines of credit. Why did my bank run my credit on February? Why did one main financial. That's there's no hard inquiries. Yeah, these fucking credit card companies are doing soft checks on me all the time because they try to send me those. Every time they send you a credit card in the mail that they're like, hey, you want to use this? Just running soft credit checks. Not that it's fine, but like, and then you can also check your if anything is in collections. Let's see. Check the next one. I suppose I only need to check the one. I'm not worried about the other two. Okay. Well, I was able to check my credit in that amount of time. Here's hoping things will run smoothly from now on. I'm guessing they've got a bit more hands-on experience now. Glad we're able to be of service to you. Oh, of course, you've been an immense help. It's not much, but please take this as a token of appreciation. Terrible. Reviving power. EP charge. A rather generous reward. That's not all. You can keep using the VIP card I gave you earlier. You're a special guest, so you may continue to use our exchange service as you please. Please consider it another token of our thanks. Are you sure about this? Isn't this too much? Ain't this supposed to be a service meant for IBC members only? Who told me we're getting these awesome perks all thanks to Mademoiselle Ellie here? I highly doubt that's the reason why. You're not giving us special treatment because of me, right, Lampy? Of course not. Please visit again if there's anything I can assist you with in the future. That's really good. Just one of those things that's like, if you have a person who might be crazy in your life, and you think they could have gotten your social security number at some point, it's not a bad thing to check. Yeah, I'm glad you took my advice to check it out. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to, because it'd be like, okay, you cannot do this to me. Like, you can't. This is too much. Get fucking, I don't know. I never had to deal with that, so it's, you know, it felt okay. I don't know. It's just really tough. I hate when people have to deal with that kind of stuff. Makes me so just like, it just feels so icky that it's like, just this person that you're supposed to be able to trust with like your life just like totally fucks you over and does not give a shit about it. Don, you crazy bitch. A little strange to go from like being, you know, very deep into the other series to jump into this one, because it's like, okay, I guess you know, I have to really like unlock the slots and do all the level 1 tier 1 stuff, and it's fine. It's just like, man, I wish I was already through. You know, wish I was closer to the middle. Okay, did all that. Yeah, the people who say that just like cannot fathom the idea of like a bad parent, which is always so crazy to me because like, do they think that abuse doesn't exist? Or that you need to forgive someone who abused you? That shit fucking kills me. When people are like, oh, you know, it's for you when you do your forgiveness, you have to forgive them. It's like, bitch, I don't gotta do shit. Like, yeah, I shouldn't let it take up all of my time and energy to think about that person and hate them. But that's not what that's not what, like, most people do. They don't just sit and brood. Like, you still go to work and stuff. Like, lots of folks out here love telling people what to do with their and how they should feel. So I always feel a real feel for the folks who got the crazy parents. Yeah, and that's the right thing. Like, the only reason you thought of her, the only reason this came up was because, like, you just got a random text message. It's just like my dad, you know, it's like, well, I mean, he's dead now, but, like, prior to him dying, like, I didn't think about him at all, which I didn't have any regrets about, because he just, like, was not, genuinely not a good person, or even, you know, it's just, like, I think it's strange because to other people, because it is such a foreign concept, and, like, I get why it's a foreign concept to have, like, to not trust your parents, but, like, Shrug. Zeramar Shrug, my new book. Glad I turned the voices off. That was getting very annoying. Yeah, and I mean, that's a very good point, because, like, I gave my dad so many chances to just apologize or do, like, the most basic form of recompense, and, like, he just didn't do it ever. He would always double down, and it's like, well, I mean, if you double down, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Looks like we've hit a fork in the road. Pretty sure we have to go north in order to reach Armorica village. Yep, the road on the left will take us there. This is a lot tougher than I thought it'd be. Agreed, I did not anticipate how strenuous of a hike it was. These monsters roaming around the highway aren't helping either. You two look like you're about to pass out. Sounds like it's about time we took a breather. What do you say, ladies? No, I think I'll be okay. What about you, Tio? As much as I would love to admit defeat right about now, I was the one who suggested we walk, so I must persevere. Well, as long as you're okay with it. Just remember that if you can't take much more of this, you can always ask good old Randy here for a piggyback ride. Or would you rather ride on my shoulders? Pass. I do not wish to be treated like a child. Furthermore, I doubt you'd be satisfied with someone my stature riding your back, if I am not mistaken. Orange? Interesting, okay. Hey, true enough, I'd rather have a chick with a voluptuous. Wait a second, don't make me out to be some fucking weirdo. I was just trying to be nice. She got you hook, line, and sinker, Randy. Anyway, let's keep moving. I'd be surprised if we didn't run into more monsters, so let's take it slow and steady. Don't be afraid to let us know if you need to take a break, Tio, alright? Roger. It does sound like America. No, I'm with you. I was just like, yeah, I get it. I get it now. Donald Trump is the only one. I get it. Took me a second. I'm there. I was like, does this game have an Israel allegory? Because, like, I wouldn't doubt it. I do appreciate that the fast forwarding in fights goes even quicker. Oh fuck, he counterattacked me. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh. Does her S break revives? It does. Okay. I thought I had information on. I mean, sometimes you just want to fast forward a game, you know. Can't blame individuals for being like, you know what? I want to go fast. Okay. Fire. Go. That's kind of annoying. I'm gonna try to make it a point to scan enemies, but like, if it doesn't happen, I'm not gonna lose sleep about it. Shit. I've been ambushed. Grasshoppers. Oh, that's right. I didn't buy new equipment. Shoot. Buy new stuff when I back. I just bought weapons. I did not buy fight a boss. Get my ass kicked. Okay. Back we go. Oh, what the hell is that thing? I did get an achievement for never running. Which, like, it's funny at this point because I'm just in the habit of not running anymore. No, just do every single encounter. Which I don't know if that's important or not, like what happened with the other game, but interesting. That's a lot of enemies. It's hard to just get 8 enemies on screen at once anyway. So to kill that many with just like one hit, that's pretty extreme. Oh shit. It's about time to feed the dogs. Generally, I just want to go to bed. You know, yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed. That's a good idea. I feel like I've been staying up pretty late these past few weeks, and gonna try to start getting into a better, well, not a great sleep schedule, but one that I can try to adjust to Thailand. Also, I played a lot of games and did a lot of stuff today anyway, so I feel like getting angry takes a lot of energy out of you, so. Alright, well, I'm gonna be heading to bed, Lucis. I will talk to you